You're watching the Wrestling Nerd Broadcast. Now here's your hosts, Tom, Nick, and Dave. It's you, it's me, it's N.R.D. It's you, it's me, it's N.R.D. Uh-huh. Let's start the show.
That is right, ladies and gentlemen. It is you, it is me, it is T&D. Welcome to the Wrestling Nerd Broadcast, ladies and gentlemen. We are approaching the ever-elusive episode 250, where we will decide once for all who is the greatest professional wrestler of all time. We are still ironing out the details in that. In the meantime and in between time, let's just say it's been a fun weekend for me because we saw Nick's team lose the Commanders. We saw more puppet wrestling, which made me think of Tom. And I went to the Savannah Bananas, and it was one of the best fucking sporting events I've ever been to in my life. So,
yeah.
Like, Tom, I know you don't like sports.
No, I want to go to Savannah Bananas.
You'd love a Savannah Bananas game. And I'll say this.
They were in Grand Rapids, and I entered the lottery. I didn't get a ticket.
Fantastic. Like, the issues I had were Yankee Stadium issues, not banana ball issues at all.
They were at Yankee Stadium?
They were Yankee Stadium this weekend. I went on Saturday.
Christ, they're fucking.
They're doing all the major league
sold out the big, like the Buff Stadium here when they were here. Not even the baseball thing.
They did it at Raymond James Stadium. And right field was just like 225 down the right field line. And then it's like 600 to left field because they didn't convert it at all. It's amazing. But it is nonstop. Just as soon as that game starts, it's go. They're like all those TikToks you see and whatnot. They are 2-hour time limit. It happens in there. And it went to extra innings, but their extra innings and like they just keep playing normal baseball. It comes down to one pitcher, one fielder, and the catcher versus one batter. So if he gets a fucking hit into the outfield, they got to go track it down. And the guy's got to run all the way around. So basically, the guy like stood in kind of deep short. Guy gets a base hit, and the guy's got to go track it down. And he threw it into the catcher right before the guy scored. It was electric. Fan catches a foul ball. It's an out. People were fouling balls off, and crowd would just rise like, oh.
It seems so fun. It seems
and they just play music throughout the whole. Like, there's no quietness, like waiting for the next pitch. No, they're just playing.
It seems like there's it's reminiscent of what it used to feel like going to a sporting event as a kid.
Mm-hmm.
Of let's just have fun, because I think people are taking stuff like sports just really seriously, and I think that was always the case. But it really reignites that youthful charm in adult fans.
It's the Globetrotters of baseball.
I disagree. Even though they hate that analogy apparently, because these two teams they were actually trying.
That's what I'm about to say.
Even competition.
Is it real? Are they you would probably know better than are they like minor league players or just people that
I think they're guys who came up playing baseball and just maybe got a look in minor league baseball, but
some of them are minor league guys.
Because I know sometimes they'll be in New York and they'll be oh, now coming to they'll have a
they had Nick Swisher today.
Yeah,
they had Nick Swisher today. Yesterday they had Joe Torre manage an inning, but they announced that he was going to pitch, and I'm like, wait a second. He's 85. I don't think that's a good idea. He just came out to coach. I'm like, oh. Whew.
I just didn't know if they were trying to use the Savannah Bananas to elevate their career, or if it's just
I don't think anyone that's, from what I've gathered, because I've been following them for a while now, and from what I gathered, the folks that play banana ball, that's what they want to do. They're having the time of their lives. They're being athletic. They're playing the sport that they love in a much more low pressure kind of way. But I feel like the pressure's got to be higher because they're doing all those flips and shit.
And so when you see them doing TikToks, all of a sudden, games going on, and if you've ever made a TikTok and you hear that doot doot right before you do whatever thing with sound, you just hear that, and these guys line up super quick, and I'm oh. They knew to be in their spot at this inning or what, is fucking wild. I highly recommend you go see a Savannah.
So what was the wrestling version of the bananas be? Chikara? Right? Is that even
Chikara.
the same thing?
Probably Chikara. Well, here's the thing that I want to compare the atmosphere of the bananas to, because, and I just told Danielle about this a while ago. Just everybody in that stadium, like Nick, you would know this as a more avid sports fan. Like, you go to a game and you're like, man, if my team doesn't win, I'm gonna have a fucking bad day. Like this game decides my attitude for the rest of the day.
Everybody wins at the banana
But like
game.
everybody at that game, like that stadium, just everyone was there and just like having a good time, like excited. The only thing I compared it to was like when I went to the World Series parade in 2009 after the Yankees won, because everyone's like, we're just here to celebrate and have a good time. We don't have to beat anybody. I remember that day, somebody chanting, "Let's go Yankees," and somebody else, "Where are we going? We won. We're here." And I'm like, smart. But the rest, I mean, I'd almost put it to an indie show kind of wrestling, because, again, everyone's there to have a good time.
Have you ever seen the Japanese promotion where it's like the big monsters and they have like the buildings in the ring?
Yeah.
And
Isn't that Chikara?
I don't think it's Chikara. I think it's like some.
It's been in Chikara, but like DDT does a lot of the comedy stuff like that. God, what is it called? I don't know. But like even like Pro Wrestling Guerrilla, like those events, everyone's there to have a good time. Yep. Like that's it. And like you think Evil Uno's promotion, Mystery Wrestling, like you don't know what you're getting. You have no idea who's going to be there, who's going to be wrestling. Oh, there's a fire. I don't
like this conversation.
Not my house.
All of a sudden, smoke starts coming into Tom's screen. Oh no!
I feel like if we ever made a wrestling promotion, the Wrestling Nerd Broadcast promotion, it would be pretty weird.
I must say this. So last night on my way home from the game, my phone died. So I had to do something that I haven't done in quite a while. I read a book, ladies and gentlemen. I read a book. But I read Jesse Cole's book. He's the owner of the Savannah Bananas. And he talks about, I've only 2 chapters in. I don't know everything. But like just this dude's mindset on business and putting fans first. Like you can tell he truly cares about the product and like what WWE used to be when it was like tickets start at $20 to go to Madison Square Garden.
Well, that's why they do the lottery.
Yes, they do. And you're limited to 5 tickets. Tickets, I think there were 40, 50, and $60 in Yankee Stadium. Like this jersey, $85. That's it. That's it.
It looks like good quality. I didn't mean a thumbs down. It looks like good quality.
Danielle would like to chime in, it appears.
It's reading your brain, Tom.
Do you need me, or you have something to say?
As an avid tickets purchaser,
come here.
Many of them,
come here, so we get just so you don't have to be on camera, but just so we can hear you better. That's all.
We heard her.
My wife's here.
Thank you. As an avid ticket purchaser, I will say hands down, unequivocally, purchasing the Savannah Banana tickets was the easiest and best experience.
That's awesome. Yeah,
because you don't. So like you go in, they give you a time. So they had like 5 time slots that you got chosen for, and all of the tickets are divided evenly across those 5 time slots. So like my time was at 10 a.m. My brother got 2 p.m. and we had the same access to the same tickets.
Wow.
You go in, you have a $40, a $60, and a $100 price point, and you don't actually pick the seats. You just pick a price point and a general section.
Yeah.
And then once they've sold all the tickets, they assign the seats, so that way they get like maximum coverage. They don't have like random 2-seat pockets. Yep. All the seats are full,
which is fantastic.
No taxes, no processing fees, no service fees. I paid $120 for 3 $40 tickets.
Oh my god!
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna peel back the curtain a little even further. Now I've told you that this jersey cost $85 already. That's not all I bought, ladies and gentlemen. So I bought 2 T-shirts, this jersey, a baseball, a keychain, a book,
2 hats.
And 2 hats. Would you care to guess how much that cost?
Less than it cost to go to SummerSlam.
Yes, because that was $600. So yes.
But I mean, everything you said, you would expect to be like $400 or $500.
$247.
That's crazy.
And no tax.
And no tax. That was it. $247 on the nose. Like you add all the stuff up that we got, Like you're holding in your hand, I'm like, okay, that shirt's $30. That shirt's
With
$30.
no taxes, and they just like
They
fuck the
factor
government.
it all in.
We ain't
but
paying
like,
you, government.
yeah,
The
the bananas pay for it all. It's incredible. I'm excited to read more of this book. Like, holy shit, where was this
That's a
concept
crazy,
when I was in high school?
crazy business model.
You know what's not a crazy business model? Well, actually, you know what is what is a crazy business model? WWE. Because, ladies and gentlemen, brought to you by Big Oil and Fuck Women's Rights, WrestleMania 33 comes from the more progressive than Progressive Auto Insurance country of the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia. Because fuck fall, fuck winter, fuck spring, fuck summer. It's Riyadh season, bitches. WrestleMania 43, baby. And the only good thing about this is that it is at 2:00 in the afternoon. That's the only good thing about this.
No one's watching.
I have a great plan for all of this to make it all work. What you do, instead of doing 2 nights, you do, because they always do 2-night WrestleManias now. You do
2 afternoon now.
You do a Mania from Saudi Arabia that starts at 2, run it, whatever, and then as soon as that bad boy ends, live from Las Vegas or live from whatever, we got WrestleMania 2, baby, coming from Vegas. And you just run it.
No. They tried that. They tried that 40 years ago, and it didn't go well.
Do it simulcast. Vegas and Saudi Arabia simulcast.
This is a mistake.
Yes.
This is
a mistake.
I saw a conspiracy theory that said, and Tom, I may have sent you this TikTok, I don't know, but somebody said that basically they're going to do with WrestleMania what they do with boxing now, and it is just going to alternate between Vegas and Saudi Arabia because no one's outbidding those two for entertainment.
So it's all about money. And
it's all about money now.
So say what you want about Vince McMahon being a dirty old man.
Mm-hmm.
Can we all agree that it was better under Vince?
He is from a fan enjoyment perspective. I'll say this: the creative itself, separate, has been better under Triple H.
Yes.
The business model, in terms of being fan friendly,
I can't afford to go to WWE anymore.
Terrible. Yeah, like I said, if John Cena was not in his retirement year, I would not have gone to SummerSlam. That was the only reason I went.
Dog, I can't afford to go to fucking Monday Night Raw and SmackDown. I used to spend $30 on good ass seats.
Yep.
I remember when we went to WrestleMania 28, I feel like the whole thing was like, I mean, it was under $200 for both of us, me and my wife Linda to go.
Yep.
I mean, it had to have been. I know it was.
Oh, shit.
And I'll say this, it's almost like, so again, Tom, I'm sorry to alienate you on this, but so the New York Knicks years ago used to be god awful. They are very good now. But even when they sucked and made high school teams look much better than the New York Knicks, they would still sell out Madison Square Garden every night. Now, I understand there's a good chunk of people who are like, oh, let's go to Madison Square Garden, see the Knicks, big tourist string. But, like, regardless, and tickets to Madison Square Garden are not cheap, regardless.
I don't know, man. I spent $112 seeing Springsteen play at the Garden for the River Tour, and I was as far across the fucking room from the stage and the highest seat you could get, and it was amazing. I couldn't get that seat for WWE right now at that same price, and Bruce is way better than wrestling.
Oh yeah, and I think it's coming down. I mean, granted, we're all much older now than we used to be, but like I don't just have that money to just like $200 go see Raw. Let's fucking do it. Let's have a good time. Like $200 is still a lot of money to me,
And imagine if you wanted to bring children with you.
Yeah, I'm a family of 4. There's no fucking way.
Well, you know what? You know what? I don't think you need to worry about wrestling. I think I've heard about this thing called a Jet 2 holiday, and nothing beats that. And right now, you can get $200 off for a family of 4.
Baby,
that's $50 a person.
Literally 3 months behind on the meme.
They played that at the Bananas game last night, and literally 49,000 people. Nothing beats a Jet 2 holiday. And right now, I'm like, what the fuck? Yeah,
I think this
It's-
is a mistake for. Can I
Yes.
just go off?
Oh yeah, do it.
There's one positive that I can spin this on. I just saw that the WWID champion is a woman who wears a hijab, and that'll be cool for her to be able to like. I don't want to say that's why they probably gave her the championship. I don't know anything about the WWID program, but like, it could be cool if she becomes this like sensation and is a hijab wearing woman wrestling in Saudi Arabia. That can be really cool. Is that going to happen? Probably not. I think that they have just alienated their fan base.
Yeah, they killed it. They killed.
Because
they'll still make money though.
Between WrestleMania, the one night a year where everyone watches wrestling, between it being WrestleMania, but also with this new like, where do you watch anything? I don't know where to watch anything at this point because it's all going to be on different things. I feel like WWE and streaming services and them following the money for them is going to dramatically decrease their viewership, people willing to spend money for their company, the passion that people have for wrestling. Because wrestling fans fucking love wrestling. They also hate it, but like they are very dedicated to the product.
Mm-hmm.
And I think this Saudi Arabia move it's tone deaf. They've been running shows in Saudi Arabia for a long time. Yes, people watch them. Of course, people are going to watch anything at this point, but like, we don't want it. They're not enjoyable shows.
Oh my God! Hold on, Linda's up here.
You're on camera.
I was trying to be discreet.
Jared in Saudi Arabia talked and said, "I got an opinion on this. Let me get in on this."
Sorry.
Linda walks in. Fuck Saudi Arabia.
I'll say that I have two things. So number one, with WrestlePalooza being this Saturday, and this was something I was interested in when they announced that Monday Night Football was going to be on the new ESPN streaming service. Now, I have YouTube TV, so I get the ESPN streaming service by itself. But I'm curious, so Monday Night Football was still on ESPN, the channel, last week, and tomorrow night, last night when this airs, the Buccaneers will have defeated the Houston Texans on Monday Night Football, hopefully, on ESPN. But so I'm curious, is WrestlePalooza going to be on ESPN, the channel? Because like they said, like if you have cable access, you get to do the ESPN streaming there, or is it only going to be through the ESPN streaming app? You know what I mean? So I'm curious how that works out.
I think it's all too confusing now.
It is. And
I have no idea where to watch. Like, I've given up. I'm going to be honest with you. I have given up. I have to cancel Peacock because if it's not going to be on there, there's no reason for me to fucking pay for it. Because I don't watch anything on it.
I'm curious if the NXT PLEs will still be on there.
There is no easy way to figure out where the fuck I go to watch wrestling.
Remember when we used to always make fun of the $9.99 T-shirts they were selling for the WWE Network?
Yeah,
man, I miss those.
I miss $9.99 days.
And just another thought that I just had with obviously WrestleMania in Vegas this year, whatever, that'll be what it is. What are all the independent shows going to do WrestleMania weekend for WrestleMania 42?
Run Saudi Arabia, so they're killing everybody.
I'd be curious how Nick Gage is received in Saudi Arabia.
Oh yeah,
fucking takes a pizza cutter.
They might love Nick Gage.
They might love him.
Do it to a woman. Do it to a woman. Yeah. I'm like,
I think that the problem is
Matt Cardona beating up Shotzi Blackheart. They might let him fucking be the next prince.
They're trying to treat the WWE like it's UFC or boxing. Like they can go to Saudi Arabia because it's a sport. There's two guys fighting. There's gambling behind it and stuff. Wrestling is like a show more than it is a sport. I feel like it's stuff, and I just don't think that it works the same. And I feel like the TKO it doesn't understand this, and it's going to end up biting them in their ass down the line.
This is the perfect opportunity for AEW to pull ahead and do a show WrestleMania weekend.
That's right. Run into
Should.
India.
100%.
Do a show WrestleMania weekend.
Like I could see. Well, here's the thing. So
and
imagine
make it free.
do something because I've never been there. Nick, I don't know if you've ever been to Jacksonville, like where Daly's place and
Right next to
whatever
the
the
stadium.
stadium where
It's
they're
in the
like
same complex.
connected.
Yeah.
Imagine if Tony Khan was like, let's have fucking indie weekend in this fucking parking
Yeah,
lot.
because everybody will
AEW
go.
puts on a fucking stadium show in fucking Jacksonville Jaguar Stadium, and they let fucking indie companies run shows in fucking Daly's place.
Because there's so many, like, there's conventions, there's everything. Like, now, all that stuff is going to miss out on a whole entire, I mean, it's a big weekend for all these people.
And all AEW needs to do, this is going to be crazy, is just bankroll it. Bankroll it and take the loss that weekend. Like, make every single event. Run the event in the stadium. Hey, run the event in the stadium. Have indie promotions run it in Daly's place. Stream it all for free. Tony Khan, AEW, they pay for it all. Like, I know that's crazy, but like,
So who's going to Saudi Arabia?
you give me a fucking weekend of AEW and the indie WrestleMania weekend shit that I can watch without having to like have crazy pop-ups on my shit. I'm going to be loyal at that point.
I think even if they had a show that was $30,
$20.
even that's fair. Like free would be awesome. I don't think they can do a show for free though.
What if they did $50 for all of it?
Yeah, if you did like a $50 weekend package, like we're gonna give you GCW, you know, The Gathering, like
all of it.
Effie's Big Gay Brunch, whatever, Joey Janela's Spring Break, and AEW Fuck Saudi show.
Yeah.
I think
$50
it'd be
for
amazing.
like 5 shows.
You're gonna
Even
miss out.
$50 for 3 shows. Like imagine if you had a Friday, Saturday, Sunday show.
You give me AEW show. You give me Big Gay Brunch.
New Japan.
Give me GCW. And give me like, yeah, honestly, like bring in New Japan.
CMLL. They have all sorts of shit. They got all these.
Do the Forbidden Door the way it should be done right now.
That'd be cool.
It would be. Oh,
well,
fuck. I wish they would do that.
Because I know Matt Cardona's always like, he's always thought about like he wants to do like a big Indie Mania sort of thing. Like this is the chance, brother.
This is the chance. And I want you to bookmark this conversation because if it happens, it's our fault.
It's going to be going up against Roman Reigns versus The Rock. It's going to be like Stone Cold versus CM Punk. Shawn Michaels.
That's the thing. I'm like
Bret Hart versus
Bill Goldberg and
Yokozuna. The return of Yokozuna. They don't know.
Get Giant Gonzalez back.
Put Otis in the Yokozuna ties. They won't know the difference. But
Otisuna.
This is a chance for something actually.
I wouldn't be surprised if Tony Khan didn't already think of this. Like, not that he's like thinking it out loud, but like
he's got.
I just think this is. I mean, they're going to continue. WWE is not going anywhere. It's going to continue.
No,
it's going to see. But I just feel like this is like the end for like
us
fans like us. Yeah, people that really.
Honestly, I just 43 years, hell of a run, brother.
I don't really have any desire to care about any of it, to be honest.
Listen, I would love to bring my friend's 8-year-old with me to a wrestling event, and I can't. I can't.
Well, actually, that's wrong because you can. You know why? Because you can go support your local independent wrestling promotion. Right. Go support Pure Pro Wrestling. Go support Northeast Wrestling. Go support Awesome Championship Wrestling. Go support whatever the hell is happening in Nick's neck of the woods.
But
go support your local indies, folks.
Jones. You know what you shouldn't support? Tony Jones.
Tony Jones. We're waiting, buddy.
Can we talk about other stuff real quick?
Yeah. I mean, we could talk about Andrade, but only as long as we care about him. So that's all we're going to talk about with Andrade.
Andrade got fired. Okay, so new Brawlers.
I'm sorry. Okay, no, I got a hot take on Andrade. Okay, Because people said, this man is can't miss. This man is box office. This man is the Savannah Bananas of wrestling. And guess what? I have cared more about a fart than I've cared about fucking Andrade, okay? I've cared more about how is Andrade's marriage to Charlotte Flair going than I've cared about Andrade. Is he good in the ring? Yes, but in WWE and even in AEW to an extent, it doesn't matter that you're a good wrestling. There are no bad wrestlers in WWE or AEW. There's no, like, yes, botches happen and shit, but there's no bad wrestlers. Like, people who can't fucking tell fucking between a wrist lock and a wristwatch. Okay? Those people don't exist in WWE or AEW. Okay? You have to have character. You have to give me a reason to care. And guess what? I do not care about Andrade. So, Tony Jones, where are you?
Fuck you, Tony Jones.
No, not Tony Jones or whatever. We got a new brawler, whatever.
Brawlers.
Brawler.
Danhausen. I haven't even actually looked at that. Danhausen
is a 2-up. It's the return of the 2-up.
It's a 2-up.
That's exciting.
We talked about this years ago.
I actually like it because it's like the I don't know a lot about the comic books, but it's like the big guy on Fantastic Four.
I was gonna say I think he's from Fantastic Four.
The Galactic, like he's like the biggest Marvel person or whatever. So it's like way bigger than.
Holy shit! It's huge.
It's a 2-up. It's the.
I think that's bigger than a 2-up.
It says, what does it say on it?
Galacticshausen.
It says Danhausen 2-up or something. A 2-up Hausen.
2-up Hausen.
2-up Hausen.
Yo, that's kind of sick though.
I gotta
find this thing.
I love that Danhausen just has completely just taken over micro brawlers.
It's wild.
It's wild.
What happens first? People they stop making micro brawlers. People stop watching WWE.
Probably WWE. But it's never. People will never stop. They'll just get new fans, and it'll be new. But
that's the thing that they've said is it's not about viewership anymore. We live in a different society. This is in the 90s, early 2000s. The Nielsen ratings don't mean shit anymore. It is about money. They're getting their money from sponsors. They're getting their money from everything else. So.
There had to have been a hell of a lot of zeros on that check.
Jesus Christ! Hold on. Hold the fuck on. I'm on Danhausen's whatnot right now, looking up at 2,000. Okay. First of all, Galacticshausen, $60. Unsigned. Oh no, I'm sorry. It does come signed. $60. But that's the only offer there. You can get the Galacticshausen and Doomhausen signed bundle for $80. And he has a Danhausen Ultra 1 of 10 Chase variant, the black Danhausen Santa Claus. I'd like to guess the price. It also says send offers, but there is a price.
$350.
$650.
What?
Wait, buddy, add another zero and go way up.
$7,000?
Oh,
no. No. 10? 9. 8,500. 7,300.
8,500.
8,000. It says 8,000 on his whatnot.
No.
So what we should do?
No.
Let's send them.
So fans, we need you to support our Patreon so much.
Can you send them a best offer?
How would you? What's your offer? How would you like to come on the Wrestling NRD Broadcast for free?
69 cents.
The best I can do is $3.50.
Tom will personally give you a cameo saying hi. To you, Danhausen.
I
don't need a Galactic.
You can be king of the nerd. Danhausen can be king of the nerds
for like a week. We need that crown back.
Kinghausen.
Would you want to trade a Stein? It's dated.
That I can't believe.
I mean, I get it.
Believe it. It's there, buddy.
And it's like, but it also is a little PVC man.
What is his?
I guess that have been the baseball cards and stuff.
What's his name on here?
Danhausen?
Yeah, he's not coming up when I search him.
Love that Danhausen.
Love that.
He has 3 products.
That's wild.
fucking wild.
$8,000
I told you, I'm not making this shit up.
plus $4.18 shipping.
Okay, send him a bid right now. 785.01. So this way that $14.99 is included in the shipping.
That is
fucking wild.
That is obscene.
Yep.
Tell him we'll trade him for a one of 500 Tony Jones.
I'm so mad about this.
What are you more mad about, that or Saudi Arabia getting WrestleMania?
Yeah. I think the Danhausen brawler. Because I'm not
that brawler doesn't care if you're a man or a woman. At least Saudi Arabia cares if you're a man.
I'm not surprised with Saudi Arabia. Right? I get it's a 1 in 10. I fucking $8,000.
Somebody's punching themselves right now because that thing probably sold for a couple $100. Somebody got one.
That's one, but there's so I guess there's 9 more out there. If I had one of those 9, I'm undercutting that so bad. I'm like, hell, 5. I'll do it for 5 right now.
$5,000, free shipping.
Free shipping.
I'll pull it in a bulletproof box for you.
I'll deliver it to your house.
I won't. I'll take your money and I'll
$5,000 in a round trip ticket. I'll come deliver. I'll hand deliver it. I'll fucking Uber Eats that shit for you, baby.
Cheers.
I'll even bring pizza.
Jesus
Let's talk about this.
Christ. But realistically, Jeff Cannonball got a brawler, and that's really cool. They're doing a lot of fundraising for him. Well, looks great.
Cool looking brawler. It's got I'm always here for the bloody variants and whatnot. So,
and I think that I'm not gonna pretend that I'm overly familiar with him. I'm not. But he's a Jersey boy, so we love that.
Interesting. It's on Smart Mark Sterling's big cartel site.
Yep, because they're doing a lot.
This is all through the major. I seen it on the major group thing.
Interesting. Did not know that.
I love the random weird brawlers now. I'm into it.
It's kind of
got to keep people on their feet.
Yeah.
Do you know what's not fun?
Tony Jones.
Tony Jones.
Anything else to talk about this evening?
No, I wouldn't mind going to bed.
All right. Well, then, ladies and gentlemen, that's going to do it for this episode of the broadcast, because we're not going to Saudi Arabia anytime soon.
Maybe.
Never know.
I mean, if they come with a big enough check, Dave, we're going.
Yeah, listen, that's the thing. I am a shill. I'll fucking go to fucking the middle of nowhere for a fucking wrestling show, and this place is so progressive. I saw a woman's shin. Holy shit. But yes, ladies and gentlemen, you can support our show by clicking subscribe down below. You can
send us to Saudi Arabia.
Right.
What's that?
Send us to Saudi Arabia.
Send us to Saudi Arabia.
Hey,
1,000 likes on this video.
Send us to Saudi Arabia, Tony Jones.
1,000 likes on this video, and we'll go to Saudi Arabia.
Maybe the Prince will. We can show the Prince micro brawlers and stuff.
No, that dude's too busy.
He'll get so into micro brawlers. We'll be like, look, Danhausen has.
He's too busy.
Only $8,000. He'll probably pull it out of his sock or something and be like, here you go. Here's my sandals. I keep this $8,000 in my sock just for micro brawlers.
You can join our patreon.com/WNRDB. You can join for as little as $1 a month. Get your name in the credits. Join our Patreon chat. Buy our merchandise. ProWrestlingTees.com/The Broadcast. Subscribe to the channel right now. My dog's jingling because his ear itches, I think, and he's probably going to go to the bathroom. So, ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of myself, DaveCTheVoice, the founding father, Mr. Nick Carpenter, and he says hi. That is Tom Sasso, Tony Jones, #1 fan. Don't forget to tell your mother you love her every day because, like Kevin Durant said, Mommy, you're the real MVP. Good night, everyone, and God bless America.
Sometimes you get what you deserve. That's all.